Having gone through a couple videos defining trig functions on circles, we've defined the trig functions for a circle of radius 1, the unit circle, and we've also defined the trig functions on a circle of any radius. So what's so great about a radius equal to 1? Right? Why do we always use the unit circle? Well, the big reason on the unit circle, right, where the radius is equal to 1, there's an incredibly close connection between the radian measure of this angle and the length of the arc that is swept by that angle. Right? So let's recall that definition. If I take radian measure and multiply by the radius, then we get the arc length. Well, what happens when my radius is 1? Then the radian measure is exactly the arc length. Right? So for example, suppose we had a radian measure of pi over 4. Then the length of this arc is going to be pi over 4 units. Suppose we went pi over 3 radians, right? Then the length of this arc is going to be pi over 3 units. So now, if we use the unit circle, we not only get to talk about trig functions defined on angle measure, degrees and radians, but by blurring this distinction between pi over 3 for the radian measure and pi over 3 for the arc length, we can actually talk about trig functions defined on real numbers.